Hello, welcome to Tinkerdoodle DIY. A few weeks ago, my kid made this great game on Khan Academy. You could use the arrow keys to turn and dodge the gray rocks. Speed boosts boosted you forward. After playing this game, I thought, what if I hook this up to an actual surfboard to simulate reality? And because I had piles of ESP32 microchips, clearly I also had the ability to do this. So here is what I came up with. A notebook hosted on Tinkerdoodle. You can follow the instructions in the notebook to create your own surfboard. First, you need to flash the latest ESP32 firmware onto your board. You have to use the latest one because I found out that the previous version of the firmware had unstable BLE stack, but the latest one is much better. Also note that now that on Tinkerdoodle, instead of uploading the firmware to your account, you can actually use a URL that directly point to the official MicroPython firmware. So here I'm using a M5 Stick C, but you can also use a M5 Stick C Plus or any ESP32 board with a gyroscope on it. After the flashing, for M5 Stick C, you want to write a few modules to use the other functionality on M5 Stick C, like the LED, LCD, and the gyroscope. After that, you just have to write the code to the M5 Stick C. You can quickly go through the code. That it basically uses the Bluetooth API in MicroPython. That the key idea is it creates a BLE peripheral device that can connect to a central device, which is more like a PC, and it can send notifications to the BLE central device. In our case, whenever we detect you're touching the gyroscope, making the angle change, we send a notification. So once you prepare the ESP32, let's just go to the actual surf game page, which I put it here. I also opened it here. So this code is just what I took from my kids' game on Khan Academy and made a few minor changes to it. You can actually view the source code here. Yeah, basically I'm using the web Bluetooth interface to connect to the ESP32 device. And whenever there is a notification from the device, I turn that into a control command to the game. Okay, let me turn on the M5 Stick C. Click the connect button. Okay. Now I'm actually controlling the game with the M5 Stick C. Okay, that's cool, right? Let's see how this works if I put the M5 Stick C on a real balance board. And then you just have to stick the M5 Stick C on the balance board like this. Then it's ready to play.